Okay.
Am I on top of it?
Oh, you're not. No,
I am.
you're not. You're nowhere near on top of it.
Are you sure? It moves.
No, what do you mean it moves?
Like, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, now that my duo has figured out how to stand on a spike, let me explain. In my last video, I showed you 6 unique ways you can effectively use Omen's ultimate ability. One of those ways is picking up the spike. I'm sure you've seen it many times in game. Now, I got a lot of comments on that video and I noticed a theme. For example, it's annoying to TP to get the spike, but the enemy is camping on it. Now, I thought that you need at least 4 people to do this, but apparently 3 people is enough. I got flamed when I couldn't take the spike because of them. Someone else wrote, what if enemies are sitting on the spike? How will you get the spike? And you have ult. Shout out to those comments, by the way. This is why this video exists. So here's the question. How many people do you need to stop Omen from picking up the spike? Let's find out.
Watch them run. My ultimate is ready.
Hey, you stole my spike.
Yep, my duo seems pretty pissed off, right? Pretty angry. Right, let's just double check that and just make sure by trying it one more time.
Watch them run.
Hey, you stole my spike.
Yep, now that's some impressive acting from my duo. Let's move on. Now, I was sure this actually stops Omen from picking up the spike, but I'll keep the raw audio just so you can hear the surprise in my voice. So,
Drop the spike.
one way you can stop it for sure is by shooting my ghost when I try to TP onto it.
Watch them. I have done it.
No.
My
Oh.
ultimate is ready.
What?
Drop
What?
the spike.
Didn't know that. Okay, so in case you're wondering, shooting Omen's Shade doesn't actually stop the spike pickup. And with that revelation, let's quickly find out how many shots it takes to kill Omen's Shade. 1 shot to the head is always instant, 2 shots to the body with a Vandal or Phantom, 3 shots to the legs with a Classic, and any shot with a knife. I didn't go further with this testing. Let's move on. Now, before we get a second person to stand on the spike, I'm curious. What happens if the spike is dropped in a corner? Can you still pick it up with 1 person standing on it?
My
I
ultimate is
don't
ready.
can get it.
Oh wow, okay. So 1 person standing on the spike in a corner and you can't get the spike. Well, that's interesting. You only need 1. Okay, never mind. You can still get it. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, maybe that corner was broken. Let's try a different corner. Okay, turns out you can still pick up the spike with 1 person standing on it in a corner. Let's just go with that. Now, what happens when you put it on a box? Maybe there's no spawn point for Omen when he uses his ultimate. Let's find out. No, that still won't stop Omen. While you're here, here's a little bonus bug that you can try in game.
Bullshit.
Now, let's get 2 people to stand on the spike with the help of my duo. Not the best assistant, as you can see. Now we have Brim and Sage staring into each other's eyes lovingly. The spike is almost like their child, and I'm about to steal it. Okay, maybe that's not the best analogy I could think of. Alright, that was pretty straightforward. You can't stop Omen with 2 agents. But wait, is there another way you can stop Omen using abilities? Let's bust some myths. We have ISO's ult, Viper's gas, Brim's ult, Deadlock's ult, and Sage's wall? Right, let's see if ISO can stop Omen from picking up the spike. So it looks like if you're fast enough, there's really nothing ISO can actually do.
It is ready.
I'm too fast. I'm a ninja.
But are you saying that other omens are not fast?
No, I'm saying other non-omens are just slow.
You and me.
No.
It's you and me.
My ultimate is ready.
Now, can Viper's ult do anything? Doing this. No. It just decays you. I'm not really surprised by that one. What about Brimstone's ult? Again, I'm not surprised. This definitely doesn't work.
And I killed myself too. No.
Now, what if Deadlock catches your fade as you try to pick up the spike? Like, I'm not going to cancel, look. That way you stop. Ah, so that actually stops it. But if you're fast enough, there's no way Deadlock's going to be able to get you.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah. But do you really want to use your ult on that? I guess if the time is running out and it's your only option, Good luck, Deadlock players. Earlier in the video, I showed you what standing on the spike in a corner does. As we know, absolutely nothing. However, what happens if you wall off the spike with Sage's wall? Oh.
Did you steal it?
It puts me on the other side of the wall.
Does it? Oh, I see you here now. And you stole it, you little brat.
Wait, hold on. Don't break the wall. Stop. Oh my god. Okay, so this one's a little tricky. If you place the wall with a big enough gap, you'll basically teleport into Sage's body.
Where are you?
But in most cases, you can't pick up the spike because there are no available spawn points for Omen's Shade. If you're against another Omen and he's got his ult, all you have to do is wall the ult off if it's in a corner.
Yeah, but how likely is that the spike is gonna end up in a corner?
I don't know. Sounds like my duo is losing her voice. Let's see if 3 people can stop Omen from picking up the spike. By the way, did you know you can dodge Fade's ult with a Shrouded Step? Subscribe to see my in-depth video about the secrets of Omen's Shrouded Step coming soon.
I have the spike.
Got it.
So, see, even 3 doesn't work.
Watch them run. Watch them run.
I guess it depends on when you land, where it lets you land.
Yeah.
My ultimate is ready.
So it's dependent on the side that I TP from. When I cancel, the ghost is going to appear in front of you.
Yeah.
My ultimate is ready.
Whereas if I go here...
Watch them run. My ultimate is ready. Watch them. I have the spike. My ultimate
You
is
got
ready.
it though. But maybe because I turned around.
Watch. I have the spike.
Oh.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah. So basically... you're fucked. You need 4. Right, so there you have it. You're gonna need at least 4 teammates to agree to stand on a spike while we wait for an Omen who's lurking around the map. Highly unlikely. It's hard enough to convince someone else to stand on the spike. I think that concludes it really. Ultimately, it really depends on the positioning of 3 players standing on the spike. And to be honest, it's just not worth it. You're better off just letting Omen take the spike and playing retake. I hope you enjoyed the video, and just to close off, here's another sure way that you could definitely stop Omen's spike. If you get more than 1 person to stand in a corner, there's no way Omen can pick up the spike. But as mentioned earlier, how likely is it that the spike's going to get dropped in a corner and you have enough players and all the variables that come into play? I hope I've answered some of your questions, and hopefully the comments from my previous video have been clarified. Thanks for watching. Right, that's done.